Willie D Live.
You see what I'm saying? It's like you have to manifest this shit, bro. Man, with music is different. You have to make it happen. If you let that shit sit in the computer and don't say nothing, that's where it's gonna stay.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta play it for people. You gotta get opinions, and you gotta manifest this shit.
Who owe you money out there? Producers oftentimes have issues with people paying them their money. Like what music did you have out there that somebody's actually made money off of and you ain't got your cut yet?
I don't know, man. But I've definitely inspired some people, I'm sure. I got an admin company that go out and get all my publishing for me, which is dope. Shout out to Cobalt. I don't know, man. That's a good question. I would say, no, I don't know, but no. I don't know. I don't really got nobody to throw under the bus, really. I've made mistakes by doing certain things and not getting my paperwork done right. Mm-hmm. And earlier on, you know what I mean? Signing work for hires and shit like that. Then, you know what I mean? Then, yeah, I'm still owed money from that, but then again, I'm not because I signed that work for hire.
Yeah, not if you signed a work for hire.
See what I'm saying? So I got a few situations like that, but I wouldn't say people owe me money.
Those are growing pains, you know. Work for hire, because if you hadn't signed the work for hire, perhaps you wouldn't have never got the deal, in the first place. Maybe you wouldn't have gotten the placement that got you prepared for the next placement. You did? Mm-hmm. So, those type of things are typically 6 in one hand and half a dozen in the other.
Yep. Yeah. That's real.
Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on the overall landscape of hip hop? Like, there used to be a time when if you were in the studio producing, you could go to the studio and everything be cool, make your music, come out. As long as you was focused on music, you were good. Now, it seems like the streets and the music is more blended today more than ever. Mm-hmm. It's not as safe to be in the studio recording now. Now you got to have cameras everywhere. You got to have security. You got to have all kinds of things going on because a lot of these artists today find themselves mixed up in street activities and their enemies pull up at the studio sometimes.
Sure will. They'll see your car parked right outside and will pull up.
Yeah. So how has that changed the way you do business?
Man, I don't even go to the studio until I have to be there. If I'm doing a podcast or if I'm producing a record, somebody done paid for a beat and I come engineer the session. Like I don't engineer sessions no more like I used to. I have engineers under me, so I have them work my sessions. But let's just say it's somebody like yourself or Jazzy or somebody that's credible, I would work the session. If I produce the beat, I'm going to engineer the session. I'm going to see it all the way to the end, mix it, master it, produce it, help out with lyrics. I'm going to do everything hands-on. But when it comes to somebody calling me, hey, man, I need some studio time, man. I need to come in there, and they got their own beats and their own. All right, man, y'all can book at 2. I'm going to get my boy to do it. You know what I mean? I don't even go. I just make sure that Cash App went through, and I pay all my people. You know what I'm saying? So these days, man, these youngsters it's just too much. It'd be too many people in the studio. It'd just be too guns, and it's different. It's different, bro. Pimp and Bun them ain't do that, but I mean, I'm sure that they was, on that time, but it just wasn't that. Like, when we was recording in Mad Studios, people ain't coming out with a bunch of guns. People ain't coming out yelling and hollering and cussing and all of that. Never. So
studio getting shot up and all that.
Never. Not over there in niggas' home. Nothing.